All right, we're going to call a special board meeting to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Trustee Burns. Here. Trustee Carter.
Here.
Trustee Colvin.
Here.
Trustee Justin.
Here.
Trustee Sapp. Here. Trustee
Here. Here, I got it. What's wrong?
It just kind of I just look up.
Oh, you didn't have.
I'm the one that didn't have the copy.
Oh. All right, we're going to first item, financial matters. I'll ask for a motion to approve transfers and payroll accounts payable distributions in the combined amount of $411,069.79.
So move.
Second. It was moved by Trustee Johnson, second by Trustee Carter. Any questions?
Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
I move to amend the accounts payable and payroll disbursements in the amount of $764,379.79 as follows.
764 what?
$764,379.79 as follows. To remove line item number 1000057260000, excluding and with exception of the invoices 241-00262 and I'm going to give you a copy. Okay. And invoice 241-00264 dated October 17, 2024 in the amount of...
Excuse me. I can't hear him if you all are talking down there. Thank you. Go ahead, sir, because I'm stuck. What did you say?
I said, well, then listen to what Mr. Trustee Coleman has to say, sir.
Because we do have a meeting going on.
They're asking me for the figures. I wrote them down.
Okay, where would you like to, for me to pick up?
Go ahead. What I would like, if you can, because it's easier than to try to thumb through all these pages. It's easier to see a heading. So do you have the person or the vendor's name so I can just look at vendor, because I'm going to ask you anyway, who is it? Because I'm not going to go through all these numbers here. It'd be easier to say, okay, who it is, who the person is, or the vendor's name.
At this time, but in the future, I'll duly noted, Mr. Mayor.
But how am I going to find out who it is?
What I can do right now is have a copy made.
I mean, do you know the person's name? I mean, the vendor's name. Do you know the vendor's name?
Well, I just write down the numbers. The vendor's names correspond with the vendor's number.
That's the reason why I was asking, because I got to go through the whole accounts payable just to find that one person.
No, so you just, well, I'm going to give you a copy of what I have, so you can pretty much look on it yourself.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but in the future, I'll be more detailed. Okay.
I'm still got the. Even when we do
So,
that,
but at this time, what I could do is have copies made and just hand it to you so you can read along with me. Right now, that's the best I could do.
The best you can do is tell me you're reading off of somebody. You're not paying someone, whatever it is. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to start from the beginning. I move to amend accounts payable and payroll disbursements in the amount of $764,379.79 as follows. Number one, remove line item number 10000572600, excluding and with exception the invoices 241-00262 and 241-00264 dated October 17, 2024 in the amounts of $2,715 and $3,528 respectively, leaving an adjusted accounts payable amount of $134,684.34, and add to the accounts payable the following board approved payments: AIC $19,750, B&F Construction $750, $75,000, DMC Contractors $335,000, John Howard $36,400, for a total of $466,150, plus the adjusted amount, accounts payable amount of, as I read earlier, $134,684.34, plus payroll, which is $163,545.45, for a grand total of $764,379.79. That's it.
All right. Okay. Is there any? You asked for a motion to do that, correct?
To amend accounts payable.
Okay. I still need to see, because there's a couple of things. That's why I'm asking you. There's a couple of things that I didn't even get an invoice for, and I don't see why the board would pay accounts payable without an invoice.
So, the only one that doesn't have invoices, my understanding, because DMC presented their invoices not only to yourself but to the board at one of our meetings. AIC is the tech people that we're using anyway, so and they're on the aging report, the same amount. B&F Construction, now that may be a question, but I'm sure they submitted also invoices. I haven't checked thoroughly on the aging report for them. But John Howard has presented, and I have copies of his invoices.
When did you get copies of his?
The same day at the meeting that we approved his payments.
What meeting?
The meeting that was our special meeting that we had.
Oh, the illegal meeting?
It was the emergency meeting.
That you mean the illegal meeting?
No, the emergency meeting.
Then you can't.
Which was
I'm trying to let you know now.
And the meeting
the board cannot call an emergency meeting.
The meeting we had.
That's it.
Was approved.
The illegal meeting
and accepted by the judge.
Okay.
The judge accepted the amounts that we approved of.
What judge?
And as a result, the judge for which the emergency meeting was called.
The judge?
In the case that we
so
can't
the
really
judge
talk
called
about.
The immediate meeting?
If you want to talk about the case, we can go in the executive session, but we really can't talk about that at this time.
What you talking about?
But as I was saying, the invoices are right here. I have the invoices in front of me. Would you like them? But they were given to us last week. They was given not only to yourself, but to the board as well. Would you like me to?
I want to see. Okay.
Right. Thank you, Madam Clerk. So all invoices that I'm speaking of are in place.
I haven't seen nothing.
And should be before the board. All the invoices, every item that I put in this amendment has been given to your administration, sir, including the.
Be given to who?
To your administration.
What administration are you referring to?
I'm talking about the administration that
I'm asking you
yourself
what
are running.
Are you talking
I am
about?
referring to your administration. I mean, what else do you need? I mean, what else?
Oh.
There is no other administration but yours, sir.
Do you have the, oh, she's got the paper, okay.
Mr. Mayor, I would say that B&F and DMC construction and contractors, both of those invoices wouldn't exist because these are jobs that you allow without a contract. So without a contract, they probably wouldn't have an invoice or a copy of the invoice. But these are contracts that, well, no, these are not contracts, but work that you approved illegally. But we still have to pay them, Mr. Mayor. We still have to pay them.
Trustee Johnson?
At this time, I feel anything after invoice 2248, everything new that you brought, that Trustee Coleman brought to the table to get paid that was added, that's not in front of me right now on this accounts payable, I want to table for further discussion.
Okay, well, we have a motion on the floor, and you're saying that you want to table this motion.
Yes.
So you take care of the motion first, or you take care of the table? Because
Usually you take care of the table first, because it won't make sense to take care of the motion first if it's going to be tabled.
when are we planning on paying these people, Mr. Mayor? They're all very, very past due.
We can deal with the table. We have to vote on it, and let's just get our vote on it.
You already know
and
what
move
you're going to do
forward.
on that, so you know they make it.
I have a
You just don't make it.
They're going
Can you send us to the table first? You did, put it on. Of course I'm going to vote now.
See, y'all better tell them what they're going to do. Now you're going to tell me how to
Discussion, I just want discussion.
Why would you vote first and table second? That don't even make
I'm just
sense.
saying, let's move on. It's just
As
sitting.
soon as we get the motion, whatever this is, we can move on. But we're gonna
It's a
move on.
motion to amend council payable, so.
No, I'm asking, she has to have a table, which you guys have already done before, so it's many times. So we're gonna go with, it doesn't make sense to vote. Okay, you can run, when you get in that position, you can.
To get the motion on the floor, take her motion to table.
No, yes, there was already
Who
a
seconded?
first and a motion on the first.
Oh, no, if a person asks the table comes before the motion.
No, that is, no, it doesn't. Whatever motion is on the floor, that's the motion you have to deal with first.
Right now, you're sitting down there. When you sit here, you do that.
That's fine.
Huh? Okay, this is John Howard.
Wow.
Where's the,
Just ignorant.
what'd you call me? What did you call me?
Can we just?
No, I'm not gonna just nothing. I asked you a question. What'd you call me?
Who called what?
You, don't play stupid. What did you call me?
I didn't call you anything.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not call you anything. I did not call you anything, sir.
This is only one. I want to see where the other ones are. That's what I'm asking for. Everything you read off, where's that at? This
What are
is
you
just-
asking for now?
I want to see what you just asked for to have paid, number one. And
What's in front
and
of
what you asked
What's
for.
in front? Well, let's start with what's in front of you.
This is John Howard.
Well, okay, well, what's in front of you is the invoices that John Howard
Invoices, this is
has
not
delivered.
invoice, this is W-9.
If you read the second and third, the fourth, fifth, the next 5 pages, you'll see that each page is an invoice. All you have to do is read it. They're saying
This
it's
is
quite clear
still
that those are
John
invoices.
Howard.
Those are John Howard's invoices.
That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking. I'm asking for everything you read off. I'm asking so I can know what you.
Okay, what's in front of you right now is John Howard's invoices. Now, let's go on to the other ones.
You went on to them already. You made a comment.
Are you going to let me finish, or are you going to?
I thought you were finished.
You're asking me questions, so I'm not
No,
finished.
you.
And
What you read
I
off.
want
What you
to
want to
answer your
add.
questions.
What you want to add.
I want
take
to
away.
answer your
Because you
questions.
talk loud don't mean that you right.
No, I'm just being firm. You're going back and forth, and I do
I'm
not
going
want to
back
do
and
that.
forth. I want what you just got to read off. That's what I want.
Will you allow me to do that?
You read it off. I
Will
didn't get a copy
you
of it.
allow me again? You asked me a question.
Again, no, I
Will
asked you to give me
so
a
you don't
copy.
want me to do it now?
I want a copy of what you read off, sir.
I'm going to read it to you. You have
I
a
don't
copy
need
in
to
front
write
of
that.
you. You have a copy in
no,
front of
I
you. It's
don't
called
have a
Accounts
copy.
Payable and
No,
Aging Report.
it's not on here.
It's in there.
No, it's not.
Let me allow
No,
me to
it's
show
not.
you.
It's not
Allow
on
me
here.
to show you. Allow me to show you.
Then show it to me, please.
Okay.
That's what I asked for. A copy of that.
I'm sorry, Mr. Mayor, what are you looking for?
The copy of all the stuff he added on $764,000 worth.
Well,
Can I respond? Trustee
No, he
Coleman.
made the copy. He made the-
I asked Mr. Trustee Coleman if I
on
could
my
respond.
behalf, yes, you can.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Just
Because we need to try to move this along.
really?
AIC in the amount of $19,500
I need a copy.
has been. Well, we never
need
bring
a copy.
copies to the table.
But you get a
You
copy
told me
of
that
the
yourself.
account payable. I need a copy.
Then call your finance director in here and tell her to get you copies. Because AIC has been on the agenda and is in the aging report to be paid. So you have invoices in your finance department.
Let me expedite this. There's a motion on the floor to table this particular item. Everybody wants to be mayor. Okay. No, but you're not going to run this meeting. There was a motion on the floor from Trustee Johnson to table. I need a second. I'm tabling. Yeah, tabling. That's what I'm asking her. What was your tabling?
Now, I was tabling the amendment that he's trying to make.
The entire amendment?
Yes, the added stuff that he added on it. Up until, yes, I'm amending it until further discussion. Girl,
There's a motion on the floor to amend. You've done it many times. You've done it many times. She just made a motion. I'm asking for a second.
this is why I paid.
The motion he made to increase the county payable has not been approved. So we can't do it. They're doing it. I know, I need one right now too.
There's a motion on the floor to table what Trustee Coleman added. To table it. And that was the motion. I need a second.
I second.
Okay. It was moved by Trustee Johnson, second by Trustee Carter, that we table the amendment that was brought forth by Trustee Coleman. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
May I be clear with the motion?
Exactly.
What we want this right,
Oh, okay.
I know what I'm doing. It's not my fault that they don't know what they're doing. I got my material down pat. Wow.
You do not know what you.
I do. You the one that don't know. So learn your place. And you
Excuse
can
me,
speak it
ma'am,
up,
I just made sure that we was correct on the tax levy, not you. I know exactly what I'm doing,
Nobody wanna hear
ma'am.
you.
Be quiet like you've been for the whole year. Hush up. Cause you ain't had nothing to say before, so don't say nothing now.
Just let it go.
You better learn your place.
Start talking.
Learn your place.
Point of order, please. Point of order. Let's move on.
Yeah, if you
Junior
want to.
trustee. Point of
Okay,
order, junior
whatever.
trustee. Point
But
of
you're the
order, junior
stupidest one
trustee.
out here in Sauk on this board.
Point of order, junior
Everybody
trustee.
knows it.
Point of
So
order,
don't
junior
talk about
trustee.
it.
Point of order.
Let's get the business
Point
done.
of
let's get
order,
this business
point of
together.
order, ma'am, point of order, we're trying to handle
You're not the
business.
mayor.
We're trying to
You're
handle
not the
business.
mayor. Learn your place.
We're
That's why you
trying
got kicked off the ballot.
Point of
So,
order,
you won't be our
point
mayor
of order.
until
Madam Clerk, can you
Stay
take the
down
roll
there.
call,
Order,
please?
please.
Mr. Mayor, can we
Point of
continue?
order, please.
Can we
Point of
continue,
order,
Mr.
please.
Mayor?
Point of order, please.
Okay, first of all,
Oh, we need to move.
She's sick.
First of all, first of all, trustee,
Don't
We-
trustee me. Oh, don't trustee me. Trustee her. I'm trying to
What is
vote.
wrong with you?
Don't trustee me.
what is wrong with you?
Mayor Burgess, you're not gonna keep trusteeing me when that thing over there is talking.
Hey.
Now, we're ready to take her motion. Do you want to vote on your motion, yes or no? Now, do you want your motion voted on, yes or no, or we can pass you by?
I'm gonna ask one more time.
Now, we're trying to vote on your motion, trustee. Let's
My
roll.
motion.
You need to stop.
We're
We're trying to vote on your motion, ma'am. We're trying to vote on your table. Do you want us to vote, yes or no? Now, let the clerk move forward with our
You're not
business.
running nothing.
Yes, I am running it, because
Nobody's running anything.
and nobody's
I'll have a
running it,
motion
because we're ready to
recess
go.
for 10 minutes. I'll ask for a motion to recess for 10 minutes. I'll ask for
No,
a motion
well,
to
take a vote.
recess.
We're trying to do her
I'll ask for
motion, and she won't let us.
I need a second.
No recess, no recess. We appeal that motion.
10 minutes.
No.
I appeal that
No,
motion.
y'all can't be quiet no more.
We
Listen to
didn't
what
No,
I
we're
got to
not.
say.
We're trying to move forward.
No,
She
no.
won't be quiet. She won't be quiet.
You didn't vote?
No, she won't be quiet. We're trying to do her motion, but she won't shut up.
All right. On a simple agenda. Ridiculous. It ain't gonna be no different than 10 minutes.
You're ridiculous. The four of them are ridiculous.
Our appeal is a motion to recess. And I need a motion and a second. And then that means that
We didn't vote for the recess. It's illegal. We didn't vote for it. He's walking out.
So I appealed it. So I appealed it.
Okay, I second the appeal.
Okay, then take a roll and we can move forward. Pro tem and the clerk, and we can get this out.
I sure hope you can sign checks.
They do. They just walk out without having an approval. They just move out the meeting.
So if I appeal it, we have a second on the floor, and then there's usually, there's a vote.
Then they all walk out together. It's ridiculous.
Trustees, I'm going to appeal to you just a half a minute, okay? Because hear me. At some point in time, you got to hear me too. The thing is, I have a motion to table. I have absolutely, listen to me. I have absolutely what the actual motion is because it was never procedurally repeated. So I don't know if that motion to table was the entire amendment, if it was only the portion that was added. So I can't deal with that motion.
That's what she
Then we had a motion to recess, and that was at 7:13. And we have a motion, we have the motion and the second. We do not have the vote. Then we had Trustee Burns who appealed the motion to recess.
And a second.
I don't have that.
Right. There was second. There was a motion and a second.
Now, let me share something with you. I could move forward with the vote to appeal the recess. But then after that, I would have absolutely no clue how to provide much needed direction towards amending the accounts payable because it was never brought to fruition. Can you understand what I'm saying?
So can I comment to that? So if we have an appeal for the recess and a motion, we vote. Then after that, we must vote for Mayor Pro Tem so we can continue on with the business.
I know, and that's what I said, and that's why I said even if we did that entire process of getting a Mayor Pro Tem, we still will not know what the next step of the business is because the motion to amend was never finalized.
Trustee Coleman is the one that put forth the amendment. So if we make him Mayor Pro Tem, he put forth the amendment, we can make our amendments and move forward. I mean, everyone who's doing the business is sitting here. The people who are gone, they're not doing the business. We were trying to get her motion to table, but she wouldn't be quiet. So now we can move forward. And I don't know why we have to sit
and now they're back.
Well, I knew you guys were just burning time. I know the game. I know the game. Listen, it is. I appealed that 10 minutes ago. So you said they were back, but you said okay, they're back, but this board is not back. Well, then there was an appeal in the motion. As soon as before they left, there was an appeal and there was a second. We should have voted then and kept it. Right, so address the one that we did address, which was the appeal. We appealed not to recess. We could have moved forward than that. It was simple. It was simple, Mayor. Well, it's the rules, and I know the rules. But yeah, I know the rules.
Let me know what I need to do.
The rules is if you appeal the motion, you get a second, you take a vote. That's simple as that. Martha's still calling you. The heat don't work in here. The heat doesn't work in here.
I don't know what
You know, working here 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
It doesn't? Why? What, do you have someone on the schedule to come in?
I did.
What happened? Why is it so hard just to have a normal courtesy? It's just
She didn't tell me why.
but why? We're asking about the heat.
Oh, irrelevant.
We could have been done. Oh my word. We could have been done. We could have been done. Jeez. It takes something so simple and complicated.
Bring one. Always said that. How about that?
We had an attorney here. We can get this over and done with.
I did. I said that this was an illegal meeting. I said that. They don't believe nothing. Well, unless they say something. And they're gonna vote against your motion to table. But they table everything they want to pay.
Yes.
This is
Better read it.
I know, it's just perfectly.
Just yourself and the mayor.
That's what I said. We should just open this up with all. We should let it go first.
Right.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. How long can I get this? We have a first, a motion and a second. She just didn't want to vote, she want to have a whole speech. We gotta keep on the speeches. And speeches. Well, can I please make a speech? I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. All this time for no reason. Okay, so we continue.
I'll ask for a motion to call the meeting back to order.
So moved.
Moved by trustee Johnson and second by trustee Carter. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Trustee Carter?
Yes.
Trustee Coleman?
Here,
Trustee Johnson?
Here.
Trustee Sauk? Here. And Trustee Burns?
Okay, we left with a motion.
No. Yes. Here.
Okay, we left with a motion to table the items that were the table items that were brought forth by trustee Coleman. And so it was moved by trustee Johnson, second by trustee Carter. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
I have a question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because that motion to table did not specifically say what portions of the amendment was to be tabled. We didn't talk about if it was those that he wanted added and those that he wanted deducted. So I think that the clarity, I believe you know that.
Okay, trustee Johnson, could you address that issue as far as what you wanted tabled?
Now that I have it in front of me, I'm tabling the following board approval payments for AIC, BNF, DMC, John Howard, until further discussion.
Do we need to make it?
I need to call roll on this.
Oh, we don't call it, we have to roll call. Okay. We've discussed this at last meeting.
Trustee Carter?
Yes.
Trustee Coleman?
no,
Trustee Johnson?
Yes.
Trustee Sack? No. Trustee Williams? No. Trustee Burns?
No.
Okay, motion failed. Okay. For the record, I still do not see I see a W-9. Oh, okay. Supposedly, there's 160 hours at $65 an hour, which I didn't see a contract for that, for the amount of $10,400. I didn't see a contract for that, but I see the paper that was presented to me, and I guess this is
I have a question.
functionality of what work was performed, but I don't see anything from that. In other words, I don't
Mr.
who
Mayor.
did we talk to or whatever, but I'm not talking to you. Please, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to everyone else. I'm not talking to you. I'm not going back and forth with you. I'm not. You said you wanted this over with, okay, but I'm not going back and forth.
Mr. Mayor.
I have
So
a question.
what I'm saying is, I don't know what this is and who signed off on this or nothing, or because it just shows what he did, and I don't how did he get in here to do whatever this is on here for? Waste, abuse, misconduct, mismanagement, So who did he talk to do all this? But that's what they want to pay him for, $10,000. Okay. So who had a question?
I have a question.
Trustee Johnson.
Mr. Mayor, I don't understand how we're going to approve for the Inspector General when he was never able to enter into the village. So I need to know, when did this man start? I need that in writing. I don't see how we're able to approve this at this time for his bill. I don't see the work that has been done. Someone explain to me what work been done so far. Not to mention, we have him on camera stating that he wasn't going to charge the village. So, should I pull that video up and replay it so y'all can hear him?
Yeah.
You like me to, Mr. Mayor?
Well, at this,
Because I've only heard him
Mr.
say
Mayor.
he
He said something about government
hasn't
funding.
turned his invoices in
Government
yet.
He wasn't charging the village.
He didn't
All of
never
a
say
sudden
that.
now,
The
I'm
OIG
talking
never
to the
said that.
mayor.
You talking to this board.
I'm talking to the mayor. I still got the floor.
And
Okay, so you need to learn your place.
what place?
And Silencio.
What place is that, ma'am? Can you tell me?
Silencio. You know what that means?
What place is that?
You know what silencio means? Obviously, you don't.
You know what the dentist means?
Another new word. for
You ever
to
heard the
learn.
word dentist?
Okay.
You ever heard
I
of
got
that?
the floor, Mr.
Wait a minute,
Mayor.
hold it, trustee, hold it. Trustee Burns.
She
Trustee Burns.
I'm trying.
Trustee Burns, are you going, oh, you're not going to say, you're not going to listen? All right, go ahead, Trustee Johnson, go ahead. She obviously doesn't want to listen, so
Would you
they
like-
want to have their own meeting.
Mr. Mayor, would you like me to pull up the video? Hearing Mr. John Howard state that he was not going to charge the village.
If you can. Obviously, they want to have 2 or 3 meetings, so this one here doesn't count.
We voted. We should be moving on. The vote is already
You're not
failed.
running anything.
The motion
You're
to
not
table has
running
already
anything.
failed. We
Please be
should be
quiet.
moved on.
Yeah,
Why do we
we got
continuously?
2 or 3 meetings.
Why do we
anyway, so
continuously talking about something that our table has the table has fallen? It fell, and we're supposed to be moving forward. We shouldn't even be discussing this. There's no more discussion. The table fell. The table fell.
She says she
So
has.
now it's time to move on. What are we still talking about?
Well, I mean, you know.
Your table failed, ma'am.
Yeah, it failed.
Your table failed. We're supposed to be moving on to accounts payable. Your table
Y'all
failed.
trying to scheme
So we
again.
cannot continue to talk
You're not
about
running nothing, but you please understand that. Please understand that, or else we'll go
Well,
to
then, Mayor
another
Burgess,
recess.
please
If you
move
don't want
forward.
to listen, I'll recess again.
No.
Then you can leave. You can leave if you want to.
The table
The
failed.
door right
What
there.
are we doing?
Keep it going. You can leave, but I'm not gonna sit here and you can all you want. That don't mean nothing. If you don't want to listen to me, leave. Leave.
The vote is the floor. Leave. Move on.
Did you read it?
I didn't even.
Did you get it? Okay.
That should sell one way.
All right, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, back to the accounts payable. This is just a side note. There are things on here that you guys added that wasn't even in the budget.
Right.
Just so you know. So I guess
Why did you approve their services?
I didn't approve.
Why did you have
I didn't approve John Howard's services. I didn't approve.
If you didn't have the money in the budget.
Okay, go ahead.
Why did you approve B&F Construction for $75,000 if you didn't have the money in the budget? Why did you approve AIC for $19,750 if you didn't have the money in the budget?
You didn't approve it at the time you brought it up here to the board. All of a sudden now you want to approve it. You didn't want to approve AIC. You didn't. Oh no, because you didn't approve it. You didn't approve it. No, but you didn't approve it. Oh, now you want to pay them. The same ones you
These
didn't
are
want
the
to pay
mayor's
before, but all of a sudden now you want to
These
pay
are
them.
his people.
There she go.
Stop putting these on the.
Because you didn't pay, you didn't pay
Tell
them.
everybody it's the trustees.
No,
They're
but it's
paying
not.
the bills.
You're trying to
It's
do
not
it
the
now.
trustees.
Yes, it
The trustees
is.
are bringing it
No,
to
no,
be
the trust,
paid.
well,
And you
okay.
refuse to pay them.
I'm, okay,
Denying
guess
the
what?
budget.
Guess what? Guess what?
What? Say what? You're not gonna pay them, right? Including the other people in your own money.
Excuse me.
Because they're still due money.
Excuse-
Everybody's
How you know
still
they called me?
paying.
How you know they called me?
Trustee Williams.
With my phone
Back in the
bill?
day? Back in the day?
Yes. How you know they didn't call me today?
No, they called you several times.
No, you said they called me today. How would you
That's when they
know?
reach out to trustees.
Okay, well,
Trustee Williams, let's just approve it. Whether he pays it or not is not up to us. Let's approve it and let's move forward. Now, whether
I
he
guess
allow his payments his
so
department
guess
to
what?
pay or not.
They're not gonna
That
run,
won't
you're not
be on
gonna
the
run it around here.
trustees. That's not-
So
that's not on the
you
trustees.
can do whatever you want, but you're not gonna do that. I don't know nothing about,
All I'm
I still
saying,
try to figure out, you
we
got
have
someone
to,
here.
we have to vote on accounts payable, and that's all we're trying to
Really?
do.
No, you're not. You're
Yes.
trying to add stuff in it that's
No,
never been in there.
no, her table
You're trying to
failed.
know it,
So
no.
now we have to move forward, Mayor. You know what we need to do.
These people.
Her table failed.
Really, just stand in line. Half of my, why you think we lost it?
Stand in line.
What? Stand in line. You already got the, lawyers ready to sue us. You already have them ready to sue us because you don't want to pay
We
them.
owe these people money.
We don't go, okay, well, I don't know John Howard, nothing.
Litigation.
Okay, well then, say whatever you want. But all you want to do is go back and forth.
Call to the table.
Oh, I know what I have to do. I know what I have to do. You, like I said, you or her don't run nothing here.
Then you run it. Let's go.
No, don't tell me what to do.
We, Mr. Mayor, we do
All right, yeah, see, that's fine.
run paying the bills. Yes, we do. You keep saying we don't run anything, but yes, we do. Can you pay the bills, sir? Can you pass the vote, sir? You cannot. We do run this, sir, and that's what you have to understand. There's a portion that you handle, and there's a portion that we handle. This portion is what we run,
No,
and
you don't.
you've got to understand that,
Oh,
sir.
yeah, I got to.
Either that or you can
Guess
just
what?
adjourn the meeting.
Guess what?
You know,
I'm not.
I motion to adjourn the meeting. So that's my point. There are things that we run. So we have to do our
Yeah,
work.
that's right. You
So
got
we
to
do.
work.
So stop saying what we don't run when we do.
Okay, well.
Or we can adjourn this meeting. Now, how would you like me to run
You can
that?
leave anytime you ready.
Okay, my point of it is we
You
do
can
run
go.
it. We do run
Then
it, sir.
run out the
We
door.
do run
Run
this
out
meeting.
the door.
So let's move forward so
No,
we
don't
can
tell
run
me.
our business.
Gee.
Just trying to handle.
No, you ain't trying to handle nothing. All you want to do is do what you feel is, and pay these people that you didn't want to pay 2 months ago. Now it's like,
You know, I don't want to pay your whole administration because they got us in this mess, but we paying them. They get a paycheck every 2 weeks, and they don't deserve it. So let's not sparse on the minor issues. Let's move
You
forward.
saying they don't deserve it?
4 years behind on our
They don't
audits,
deserve
3
it.
years behind in the
Okay, they don't
budget,
deserve
millions
it.
and millions of dollars in federal funding we have lost.
We ain't lost no
We don't
millions
have
and
a
millions.
budget
We
for
have
3
no
years.
millions and millions.
No, they do not deserve the $130,000 that they're getting. No, they do not.
Okay.
We don't have corporate attorneys sitting up here. If an attorney was sitting up here right now, we wouldn't even be at this. We would have been out of this place. We would have been out of
You didn't
here.
listen to him either.
Yeah, we
Or
would-
her.
yes,
You
we
didn't
have, we,
listen to
have
them
a, we
either.
have an
You
attorney
didn't
sitting in the
listen to
audience
them
right
either.
now
All
that
you
he
wanna
was
do
able
is
to help us
keep
every
up,
time,
keep
and we
up.
were able
That's
to move
all you
forward.
wanna do. All you want to do is keep up.
Attorney, yes, he did.
What you say about breakfast?
Attorney Stern.
Oh, okay.
There is a motion in the second on the floor to pass account payable.
But what, like, had been,
Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
yeah, she knows so much too.
When Attorney Broom was up here, we would have been done. We would have been done.
Shut up so you can continue.
Okay, so the combined amount, so that I'm understanding this, is 700 and from 411,000 to $764,000. Is that correct, Trustee Coleman?
It's before you, sir, yes,
Pardon me?
yes.
Okay, there's a motion on the floor to pay the accounts payable in the amount of $764,379.79. Madam Clerk? It was moved, who was in, I don't even know who was moved by it. Who made the motion?
One of them.
Second.
Say all of them.
Trustee Coleman made the motion, I second.
All right, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Coleman,
Yes.
trustee Johnson,
No.
trustee Sapp,
Yes.
trustee Williams,
Yes.
trustee Burns,
Absolutely, yes.
trustee Carter.
He said it already. Motion is carried. All right, I'll ask for a motion to approve a resolution for the settlement litigation and
Mr. Mayor, shouldn't we do the motion to approve accounts payable? We just did a motion to amend.
And there should be discussion also.
You also asked for the accounts payable in the amount of $764,000. Is there some more money you
No,
got?
I just asked to.
No, you asked for, that was your motion.
No, I asked to amend the motion, to amend the previous motion, so now we need to, approve the motion. We have to approve accounts payable.
So what was the
I'm mistaken,
$764,000?
Madam Clerk.
You asked to amend the motion to pay $764,379.79. You asked to do that. And you read off
Right, to
the
amend.
different things that you wanted to pay.
Yeah.
So why be being redundant?
No, it's not a, well, Madam Clerk,
Thank you. What's happening?
Oh, okay.
If you don't mind, Mr. Mayor?
You don't do what you want to do anyway.
No, I mean, how was that?
All right.
for an explanation.
There was a motion on the floor to amend. He said how much it was, did all of that. But basically, the motion would be to amend the accounts payable. Point blank. After they make the motion to amend the accounts payable, then you actually take the vote for the amount. So, if you scratch the 764,379.79, that was the motion to amend. That motion carried, that you would amend the motion. Now, going back to the original motion, since we voted to amend it, going back to the original motion, which was to pay accounts payable and payroll, that's the one you do now, for the total amount of $764,000.
I just said that.
No,
I didn't.
the very first one was to amend the original.
If you're amending, then you're paying.
No.
Oh, no. You keep saying no.
No, because that's not.
Yes, it is.
You amend first, and then you
Okay.
for the stated amount. Right. So then we just have one more motion.
No, you had the motion to amend the accounts payable to include the payment of these 4 different items. That's what you made, the motion was, okay, so it was amended to pay. To pay.
No.
So don't tell me no.
It's just
Well,
only been
we're
amended,
moving on.
sir. It's only been
Well, we're
amended.
moving on.
It's a,
No, we
Thank
can't.
you. No, no,
Okay,
we're
but then
moving
if you
on.
move on, you know
No.
we're not paying accounts payable. You
Okay,
understand
that
that,
does mean
right?
you're paying, that's what you're
No,
talking
we
about.
only did an
You
amendment.
made a
We
motion
did
to
not.
amend accounts payable.
Yes, but we didn't make it a motion to pay it yet.
Really?
No, we
Then
haven't.
what was you gonna do with the 7?
We only amended,
What was you
sir.
gonna do with it?
Sir, we amended it. So
you're
now
not-
we have to
well,
pay
it's
it.
not-
Do you want us to pay it, yes or no?
Yes, you amend the payment.
No, he asked for that. He asked for the total. I'm asking for it again.
I asked for, excuse me,
I
I
know
asked
what
for a
you
motion
said.
to amend.
Okay. And if you amended something, you said amend and pay.
No, he did not say
Okay,
that.
well, okay. Have your, have
move that
another
we
illegal
pay
meeting.
accounts
Have
payable.
another illegal meeting and do what you want to do.
So we're not paying
In the
accounts
meantime,
payable?
you are paying accounts. You said to pay. accounts
We have not paid accounts
Don't
payable,
tell-
we
okay,
only
well,
amended it.
I'm moving on to our ordinances and resolutions.
We have an attorney in the ordinance.
He doesn't work for us. Y'all don't pay him. Y'all haven't paid him. So how much is he gonna do pro se? He gonna do pro se? Is he gonna do pro se? Why would you listen to him? You don't know. Well, but we're not doing that.
We've done it so,
We're not
we've
doing
done
that.
it.
So you just don't want to pay these bills.
I didn't say I want to pay the bill. I didn't say, oh, okay, well then I thought you had a motion and you had a second and you voted.
To amend the amount.
What was you gonna do with the amount? What was you gonna do with it? What was you gonna do with it?
See,
You already named.
that's why he don't have no attorneys here.
All right, I'll ask for a motion to approve the resolution for a settlement litigation and execution of a certain settlement agreement and general release of the case of Duwadi and Sauk Village for $9,000 even.
Mr. Mayor,
I ask for a motion. I need a motion and a second.
I have a question.
You have to have a motion and a second.
I want to go into, I need to recess to executive session to discuss this.
You discussed this before.
I need to recess to executive.
No, you discussed it. I'm asking for a motion now. You don't want to make a motion to pay it?
There's an executive session.
I got a motion on the floor.
Mr. Mayor.
Yes.
I'd like to amend the way that motion is stated.
What motion?
The motion you just made that's on the agenda.
Okay.
I have it. It's what I believe is you're supposed to read the entire caption of the settlement and the, as stated on the ordinance, to approve a general release between the Village of Sauk Village and Renee Lewis and Isaac Duradaway, Kehinde Duradaway,
The what?
Aridente, and forgive me if I said it wrong. That is what the ordinance states, and if it was the settlement is.
Do you have a copy in front of you? You have a copy in front of you?
I have my ordinance right here, that's what.
Mr. Bruin?
I can address that point. Under the Open Meetings Act, the intent of agenda item, and I'm reading this, is to provide sufficiently descriptive advance notice of matters upon which the public body anticipates taking final action. That's section 2.02, subsection C. So the description on the agenda should be, though it's a resolution, it's an ordinance, it's not a resolution.
Yes, it should be an ordinance.
So that could be noted for the record.
But there's something very, very specific I need to address concerning the settlement.
I'm just here for the vote on the settlement agreement.
So are you stating, sir, that the motion should be read according to what the ordinance is stated, which includes the dollar amount and the names of the.
I just gave the dollar amount.
Not generally.
Well, you have a agenda item already that's been issued to the public. So your motion would be to approve the ordinance or whatever that's going to be.
That's stated, that's what I did.
So can we amend this, this settlement? Because it hasn't been voted on yet.
You could amend any ordinance, I suppose.
Yeah. But again, that would be an executive session situation to discuss.
Well, it's pending litigation. You can go in executive to discuss it, but I thought we already did that.
We did, but we.
You gonna do a duo? You gonna do a duo?
We haven't settled yet. We have. This has not been settled. This has not been settled. So as long as it hasn't been settled and we haven't voted to settle it, there's still discussion. I can get the clarification from the attorney. I can get the clarification from the attorney. And right now, we're in discussion. So right now, attorney, until we vote on this has not been settled.
That's correct.
And then if there's some situations or questions or understanding that's still needed, we can step into executive session because it hasn't been settled yet.
You at the executive session that we had prior. We
This
brought
case
this up
has
and
not
it
been,
was
I'm not
brought
dealing with
up-
anything prior. It hasn't
It
been,
was brought up in
until we vote, Mayor, it hasn't been settled.
You want
One
to
thing you
change?
could do is vote no to it, but if you're uncomfortable with the settlement, I mean, that's your option to do.
Right, but it's something very specific I want to address, and I may need to address that with you, Mr. Brewer, because this is the case that you're handling. I don't know if I can step to the side and ask you a question.
You can't change the vote.
We haven't voted. I need the,
Mayor, if I may, if she wants to ask me a question.
She has the
I
right,
do.
if she wants, but here's the thing, sir. She's one person.
Okay.
but I
So
have
when
to,
you take a vote, she has the right to vote.
You're the chair, Mayor. I'll do what you...
So, I mean, if you want to talk to her, but here's the thing. Everybody else agreed to where we're at right now. That was agreed to. Else it would not have been on the agenda today. There was a problem. Now there's a problem with it. So,
Mayor Burgess,
I'll ask for a recess for you guys to talk.
yeah, just a 3-minute recess.
It was moved by Trustee Johnson, second by Trustee Carter, that there was a 3-minute recess.
I haven't seen it through my village email. I have forwarded to my village email and going forward.
We'll be in a hurry to leave, huh? Hour and a half. Please, officer. Yeah, that's it, right here, just walk out. She got a special one. She got a special one.
Mayor, we need a couple of those nice big space heaters.
How long are they on break for?
Oh, she needed 5 minutes.
That's all we can come in.
So anyone is thinking that there's something, you got something going on with the state.
I didn't see it, I found it.
Gotta get out of this.
I'm gonna play it through the mic. Since they don't believe, see, some people you gotta show them the fact that they gotta have a heart attack.
Okay, I'll ask for the meeting to reconvene. I'll ask for a vote.
So moved.
Second. Moved by Trustee Johnson and second by Trustee Carter. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Johnson?
Here.
Trustee Sapp? Here. Trustee Williams? Here. Trustee Burns? Here. Trustee Carter?
Here.
Trustee Coleman?
Here.
Okay. Again, I'll ask for no. I did ask for a motion, but I'll restate it. Motion to approve a resolution for the settlement, litigation, and the execution of a certain settlement agreement and release in the case of Duwade, between the Village of Sauk Village and Renee Lewis, Isaac Duwade, Kanai Duwade, and two other people. Can't pronounce their names. I don't know if I even try. Thank you. In the amount of $9,000, the agreement in the amount of $9,000.
So, second.
Moved by Trustee Williams, second by Trustee Burns. Any questions? Madam Clerk.
Trustee Burns?
Yes.
Trustee Carter?
No.
Trustee Coleman?
Yes.
Trustee Johnson?
No.
Trustee Sapp? Yes. Trustee Williams? Yes.
Motion is carried. You too now.
You too,
Thank you.
and thank you for your counsel.
And happy Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah. Same day.
Bye-bye.
All right, ask for a motion to approve the ordinance and water operator agreement between the Village of Sauk Village and Great Lakes Community Action Partnership for the water operator service.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved by Trustee Johnson, second by Trustee Carter. Any questions? Madam Clerk, please call the roll. Moved by Trustee Johnson, second by Trustee Carter.
Okay. Trustee Johnson?
Yes.
Trustee Sapp? Yes. Trustee Williams? Yes. Trustee Burns?
Yes.
Trustee Carter?
Yes.
Yes.
Motion is carried. I'll ask for a motion to approve an ordinance for the levy and assessment of taxes for the 2024 tax year for the Village of Sauk Village, Cook County, Illinois.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved by Trustee Johnson, second by Trustee Carter. Any questions? Madam Clerk.
Trustee Sapp? No. Trustee Williams? Yes. Trustee Burns? Trustee Burns?
I'm sorry.
We're taking a vote, so when we pass that.
Yes.
Thank you. Trustee Carter?
Yes.
Trustee Coleman?
Yes.
Trustee Johnson?
Yes.
Motion is carried. I'll ask for a motion to approve a resolution to request application of the zero loss and cost factor to the 2023 tax levies for the Village of Sauk Village.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved by Trustee Johnson, second by Trustee Carter. Any questions?
Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
you stated 2023. Do you mean 2023 or 2024? I mean, it's on the resolution for 2024, so I guess you stand
It's on
corrected. So it's 2024. You want to restate the
Okay.
motion?
Guess it was written wrong. Okay, I'll ask for a motion. Wait a minute.
The resolution reads 2024.
Where's the resolution read 2024? Where you see, you mean the ordinance?
The resolution, right here.
And then
So you just want to restate it, to read the
Okay,
resolution?
I'm asking the question, where is it that you see the resolution? That's the loss and cost factor. Look at that.
The loss and cost for 2023, we are on the loss.
Yes, sir.
You're right. I'm sorry. I stand corrected. Yes, sir. You're absolutely right. So it should be 2024. So this is wrong in the way it was written. Should be 2024. And it is a resolution. It is not the ordinance like I stated. So I'll ask it again. Oh, wait, we do have a motion on the floor. So,
No, but see, the motion was misread.
so we can, I'll just ask, will you withdraw your motion in second?
No, sir.
No, you just gotta represent it.
Pardon me? Yeah, I gotta represent it. So I'll ask for a motion to approve a resolution to request application of a zero loss cost factor for the year 2024. Tax levies for the village of Sauk Village.
So moved.
Second. It's moved by trustee Johnson, second by trustee Carter. Any questions? Madam Clerk.
Trustee Williams? Yes. Trustee Burns? Yes. Trustee Carter?
Yes.
Trustee Coleman?
Yes.
Trustee Johnson?
Yes.
Trustee Sapp?
Motion carried. Public comment. All questions, comments will be directed to the mayor. Each speaker may comment up to on matters pertaining to the agenda items only. Each speaker is allowed one opportunity to speak up to 3 minutes and may not engage in debate. When you come up, please state your name. Nobody.
Wait.
Oh. What?
Let me know when you're ready. David Smith, resident. Regarding Mr. Howard, I think it's a little bit suspicious that his invoices are going through the trustees and not directly through the finance department, which is the normal protocol and procedure. I would like to remind all of you all that an invoice is a public record, which has to be maintained by the village. So I would advise any trustee that has any sort of an invoice from Mr. Howard or anyone else to definitely make sure you provide that to the people that work in the finance department. If not, you will be violating the Illinois Records Act. There's laws in place. They have to maintain these types of records. And that's why most, if not all, invoices and anything else directly relating to village business is directed to the village and not individual trustees. That was my main point. I also heard Trustee Johnson mention that she was going to pull up a video of Mr. Howard stating that he hadn't sent any invoices to the village. I understand she's busy, so I took some time in the back and he said he hasn't sent any invoices.
Right, he hadn't, that's what he said, he hadn't sent any invoices yet. That's all he stated. He didn't say he didn't.
Excuse me, ma'am, you're out of order. You're out of order. Not your turn to speak.
This whole meeting's out of order.
Go ahead, sir.
So, for the record, I just wanted that entered into the record. He has stated that, and he has stated that on numerous occasions. If you'd like, I'll make a medley of it and bring it back next week, or matter of fact, tomorrow night, and play it for you. He has stated on numerous occasions.
Merry Christmas.
He has, what, can you say what he stated, because I couldn't hear it. Well, I couldn't hear him, I'm just saying, I couldn't hear him.
Again, you're out of order, ma'am.
It's not for you to respond on public comment.
And
Mayor
again,
Burgess,
you're
this
out of
meeting
order,
is so
ma'am.
far out of order, it doesn't even matter. You have been so out of order. It doesn't even matter. I'm just saying I could not hear it. Can he please play it again? That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, try to.
Because I couldn't hear it.
Trust
I'd
me,
like to have some
again,
time
this
back.
is public comment.
So-
you don't speak on public comment. You have your turn
But
if
then
it
why-
gets that far.
what- okay.
If it gets that far, you'll have your turn. But if you continue to keep disrupting, you won't get that far.
It's very disrespectful, and it creates a culture of chaos when the people who have been elected to uphold the rules openly state for the record, the rules don't matter. It shows a lack of integrity.
If you continue to talk, though, I'm gonna have to start the clock back, and I don't want to do that because I asked the mayor
I'm
to
sorry.
turn up your mic,
Okay.
and I was gonna ask you to replay it so that we can hear it with greater clarity. Okay? And I'll start the time back after we finish that.
It's only going to come in so loud, but I think everybody heard it. He hasn't sent an invoice. And again, this is one meeting. I haven't had an opportunity to scroll through all of his public comments. Like I said, I'm more than willing to bring back a medley of all of his commentary, because he said it on numerous occasions that he has not sent any formal invoices. And he's also stated that he's been working out of pocket so far. So, and I'm not debating whether or not he issued anybody any invoices. I'm just stating for the record and reminding you all that you do have an obligation to turn those records over to the finance department. It looks very, very questionable when the people who are often very accusatory and making statements about the administration withholding financial documents are currently withholding financial documents. Those documents belong in the back because there is a law in place that mandates that these records are kept by the village, not by the trustees. So I just wanted to remind you all of that fact. I know. My commentary is normally, it goes over most people's heads, and they disrespect me by having their own private discourse. So I'll end with that.
Anyone else?
Everybody with the finance department does have it.
Jeffrey Burns, resident. I would just like to ask a question. Is there a public manual on the operations of Sauk Village and what it's supposed to be doing, when it's supposed to be filing different things? And I would just like to know, how do we find out what's supposed to be done in terms of who's supposed to be doing what in this building? Is there a public manual or handbook that we can look at, or go on the website to look and see who's in what department and what that department is supposed to be doing? Also, I would like to know, is it a mandate to do bank audits, bank recs audits in budget? I want to know if is that also mandated for the village to do that. I'm asking you that.
As I stated in the beginning, this is for agenda items only. That's not on the agenda.
Well, he made mention of what supposed to be doing, what's supposed to be happening at the village pertaining to invoices. That's what he just mentioned. David Smith just said that they're mandated to turn
about
over.
a specific item that was on the agenda, sir.
I'm asking for a specific item on the agenda.
What was on the agenda that you
Who's responsible
That's not
for
on the agenda.
handling?
That's not on the agenda.
I'm talking about the tax levy. We hear about the tax levy, right?
You said tax levy. That's not what you just got through saying. You asked the manual of how you operate the village. So.
Well, I'm asking that because of what he just mentioned. Is there somewhere we can go to look to see who does what in this building? That's dealing with this tax levy. Who's responsible for doing the tax levy? Is one. So my question is there anywhere we can go and look to see who's responsible for doing the tax levy, the budget? We here for the tax levy. Who's responsible for that? That's one of my questions. So I want to know if we can go look to see who's responsible for the tax levies. And who's responsible for these invoices pertaining to anything dealing with tonight's agenda? Who's responsible for that? That's my question. Thank you.
Anyone else? Okay. Started down the last time. I'm gonna start this way. Comments? Hopefully. No, these were comments. So I'm gonna take them as comments. Okay. I'm still taking it as a comment.
And he want everybody to follow the rules when he don't. Oh my word.
Well,
It is hilarious.
I don't know why that's, but I'm gonna.
Absolutely hilarious. Attending meetings.
Okay. Starting with Trustee Burns. Yes, I am. I'm not in the journey yet. Well, maybe should. I'm tired of trying to accommodate and people don't stop. Okay, no, I know nothing. No, I'm trying. Trustees, Burns, you have any comments? It's funny. So, because obviously you don't want to go past you. So,
Village Clerk Marvin, you will get a chance to speak.
It's not a matter of her speaking. That's not what she's talking about.
I know exactly.
Can't ear hustle. They're good.
I'm waiting till you're done before I start.
Oh, okay, you wait.
You're done. Okay, thank you.
Wait.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. We just had a 10-minute meeting that just took us over an hour. Oh my God. I just want.
Is that your comment?
Yeah, move on.
Is that your comment? Because you saying we had 10 minutes.
I was speaking and I'm rudely interrupted while I'm speaking.
So that's not a comment.
And so I'm not sure what comment you want me to make, but I am making my comments and you're interrupting me. That you guys keep saying you don't want to be done to you. So please, let's do this properly if you want that. My only comment is that I want to make sure that there is an understanding that accounts payable did not get paid tonight. And please, for the record, know that the mayor refused to pay accounts payable tonight, that the trustees did vote to amend the accounts payable, but the mayor refused to have us pay accounts payable. So I just want everyone to know that is on the record. The trustees did try to pay it, but the mayor refused to pay accounts payable. And First Lady does agree. Also, I want to just state that
There is no possible way in this world, if anyone look at these proceedings, to honestly think that anything normal or in order can go on when the out of orderness starts at the very top. I am one of the trustees that if you're not going to respect my chair, I don't think you should deserve to think your chair will be respected. If you're going to speak over me, expect for me to do the same to you. We are not children, and I just have to state that for the record. We are not children. And so often the mayor tells us that we are not running anything. That is a disrespectful thing to say. I do not tell the mayor that he's not running anything. I give the mayor the honor that he deserves. He runs his chair. That he does. But to turn around and tell 6 trustees that we don't run anything is out of order, disrespectful, and it's not state statute or anything else. We were put in these chairs to run these chairs, and we were put here to oversee him and to make sure he's doing things proper and to make his administration be held accountable. So if Mr. Smith or anyone else or any of these other trustees up here, Ms. Johnson or Mr. Carter or any of these trustees, don't think that that is what we're supposed to do, then step down. Because that's exactly what we're put here to do. So when we call out improprieties with the finances, that's what we're put here to do. To call out that. If we are 4 years behind in budgets, we're to call that out. There's a reason why the money is being, there's a reason why budgets are not, audits and bank reconciliations are not being logged. When people do not want you to know where your money is going, it's for a reason. When people are 3 years behind in budgets and don't want you to track money, it's for a reason. When you're at the last minute of the hour trying to do tax levies and all this, it's for a reason. So the bottom line is, I am going to call out his improprieties. I'm going to call out when the money is not being used properly. And it's a joke that the mayor just a couple of weeks ago did an emergency meeting without the approved 48 hours to pay AIC $65,000. So now you have a problem with paying AIC $19,000 when you had an emergency meeting without the 48 hours to pay them $65,000? Let's not be hypocritical here. This is hypocrisy. Telling me not to speak when you're speaking, when you're always speaking over everyone, that's hypocrisy. So we're not going to deal with hypocrisy. Let's truly respect each other, and you'll get that respect. If not, do unto others as you will have others to do unto you. So when someone does it unto you, expect that. That's Bible. That's the word of God. That's the word now. And you're a church-going man, so I know he knows it. It's the word. So nonetheless, we're not here to play games. Well, at least I'm not here to play games. I can't speak for anyone else, but I'm not here. I'm here to win it. I'm in it to win it. I'm in it to win it. And not just win it, I'm here to win for our residents. I know they hate to be told, but they love to tell. Nonetheless, everyone have a happy holiday. I can't wait to get started with mine. Thank you everyone for doing our jobs. I mean, this has been a year that we have really called out all of the nonsense, all of the misdealings with our finances. And you know what? We're down to the last few months, and this administration will be a different one. And I guarantee you, with a different administration, we will see this village move in ways it's never moved before. under this, if he gets back in, you expect more of the same, because this is all he's been giving us for the last 25 years in government in Sauk Village. In 25 years, where has this village gone? While he was a trustee or as an 8 years of mayor, it has gone nowhere, and it will go nowhere. And those who's walking with him will go nowhere. So happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year, and all those good things, you all.
You forgot Kwanzaa.
And Kwanzaa, thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, and Happy Kwanzaa. Thank you, guys. And next, that concludes my comments.
Trustee Sapp.
Gotta laugh. That's right.
Good evening to the proud and few. I just want to say Merry Christmas to everyone. Have happy holidays. My next meeting will be in January, the date to be announced. And that concludes my comments.
Trustee Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. First of all, the Sauk Talk is going back to being done at the first of the month, every month. I'm giving you notice now. Can you hear me now? Okay. So the Sauk Talk will be going back to being completed at the first of the month, every month. And so that means that articles will be due right after Christmas if you can. Try to get them in as soon as possible. I know this only applies to a few people, because only a few people submit articles to the Sauk Talk. So if you can, fine. I would appreciate it. Okay, that's fine. We're going to go back to the first of the month, okay? And second of all, just like Trustee Burns just said, just to reiterate, there was no vote to approve the actual accounts payable. There wasn't a vote to amend the accounts payable. So that means that no accounts payable was approved tonight, but not without the trustees trying their hardest to get it done. And third of all, I wanted to ask a question about something on the accounts payable, but we were moving so quickly, I didn't get a chance to do it. But I had sent an email earlier asking who was getting the new laptop. It seems like we order a lot of laptops, and we had 2 employees leave, and we had 1 come back. So I'm wondering who's got this new laptop that we paid $1,000 for. That was the question I had. And finally, hopefully everybody can see the trustees are trying to pay the invoices that are past due as much as we can. We have another attorney that's due payment in the amount of $14,450. He was told his payment was approved months ago, but he has not been paid. That's Knight, McCastro, and McKay. He's wondering what's holding up his payment. And one more thing on the accounts payable is I noticed that we are continually using Calumet City Plumbing when we have a public works department. This is not something that we did routinely through the years. We have another invoice this time for $6,910 for 6-inch valve and bolts. I just want to know if this is something that the public works could have done, but wasn't given the opportunity to do. I understand sometimes when we call Calumet City Plumbing in, it's on the weekend, and we claim that we can't get a hold of our regular public works people, but I want to know why our public works people could not perform this job. Because when we call Calumet City Plumbing out, it's at a much more significant higher rate. And other than that, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy everything. And just have a great time, because we won't be meeting again for 2 more weeks. Okay? And I'm so happy about that. Thank you. God bless you all.
No comment there.
Trustee Collins. Trustee Scott.
No comment at this time, Mr. Mayor.
Trustee Cole.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Before I forget, let me just wish everyone a happy holiday, whatever holiday you are observing, okay? And I truly wish you all well. My next committee meeting will be, the committee will resume in January. I not want to reiterate concerning accounts payable, but I just want to make an observation. according to the board, and it's true, it has not been approved. It's been amended. I'm expecting that amendment to be on the next accounts payable, at least. If you're not going to approve it, at least follow up on the amendment, at least do the actual amendment. That's what I'm expecting to see. As far as invoices to one of the vendors that I mentioned, I again presented the invoices. There was a comment that we have not received invoices. So that comment should be rendered moot, because tonight, at least tonight, and a week ago, we were presented the invoices. Okay. And again, I wish you all a happy holiday. May God bless you and keep you. Thank you. That concludes my comments.
Okay. I don't like to keep going over and over, back and forth. However, we all know what's going on in this village. If you come to see a meeting, if you even show up at a meeting, you see the hostility. But that's okay. That's what happens when you have 4-2 and 4 is the majority. You would think the majority would try to do the right thing, but all we do is argue, fuss, and fight, and we're not taking care of business. So that being said, I'm not going to go back and forth comment, and people are going to act the way people want to act. And the only thing I hate to is when you come and talk as a board, it's very interesting that everybody has the same cause, but yet still, I asked the question, now you guys meeting on the side? No. So, but anyway, I just want to say two things. One, and I will reiterate this, the meeting that you had, the last one that you had was a illegal meeting. Only the mayor, and you look it up, can call a emergency meeting, not trustee. Number one. Then number two, even that meeting, town hall, whatever, it wasn't a meeting, it was a bashing, but that's okay. That's fine. That's what if you make yourself happy by talking about a person, then that's really sad, but that's just the way it is. The last item, I'd like to ask for a motion to pay the accounts payable in the amount of $764,000. $764,379.79.
So moved. Second.
Been moved by Trustee Williams, second by Trustee Burns. Any questions?
Yeah, I have a question. Why we have to go through all this just to do accounts payable? We asked you this 20 minutes.
I thought you wanted to go.
Okay. Second. Jeez.
Madam Clerk.
Trustee Burns?
Yes.
Trustee Carter?
No.
Trustee Coleman?
Yes.
Trustee Johnson?
No.
Trustee Sauk? Yes. Trustee Williams? Yes. Trustee Burns?
Yes.
Motion carried. I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Direct control.
Yes.
Motion?
I ask for a motion to adjourn.
Yes.
No, who made the motion?
I mean,
And I second it.
Trustee Sarah? Trustee Burns?
yes.
Trustee Carter?
Yes.
Trustee Coleman?
Yes.
Trustee Johnson?
Yes.
Trustee Sack? Yes. Trustee Williams?
Yes.
Motion carried. I'll ask for a motion. Oh, I did have to. Hey. Good night, Bill.